was a really great team experience. It was we were a good team. We spoke a lot during the whole week. We were seeing already the ones that were interesting for us, those winners. And but we changed our minds several times. We were talking a lot about them, and we changed our mind. We doubted, and then we came back. So at the end, on the final moment when we had to choose the image, in fact, most of the reflection was done, and we had moments of silence. And all of a sudden, we all came to the same decision. So that was great. It was really a team experience. We knew that we had to pick 6 finalists, and somehow that was new because we had to go back to the ones that were among the winners and pick the nominees for the winner of the year among them. So that was a nice process, you know, to go back to the stories, to pick photos out of the stories, out of the winners, and to decide which of the 6 will be. When we come to the choice of stories, I mean, we have to choose a story, which means that somehow you have to tell a story with 12 photos, with a beginning and an end. And many times we had that edit where the first photo was striking and then it was falling. And then we couldn't find the story anymore. And there is a huge importance in editing. I mean, that really, if we know that your work is good, but the edit is not good, I mean, we just can't advocate for it. And this is really very important. So you have the case, I mean, of photographers who really were good at the edit and they got it. Even on stories, you know, for instance, Pistilli, there were at least 10 stories about the same topic. Well, he's a good photographer, but the others were good as well. But he has an incredible edit, you know, and we have to say, and I said when we were judging, we worked on that edit. And it was quite strong. He was telling the story. No, it's an exhausting experience, but it's an incredible experience. It's an experience of management, and also an experience of modesty, and also it's an experience where there is a process where you get rid of what you think is right because you come from a background, because you come from a culture, because you have a job, you have an editorial line in your job, and there, after a while, you just take that off and you start to think photography. And it's amazing to see that news photographers go all the way to art, and then people who are working on long-term stories are attracted by news photography. And that's the best, is when you come to the moment where you just look at photography and its impact, as its emotion, and that's what you judge. You judge how compelling the photo or the story is, and you get caught by it. And that was amazing, an amazing experience, which means that as a head of a jury, you have to let people talk. You have to have every voice to be heard. You know, the weaker voice, the shy one, the strong one, you have to calm it, you know, and take the time before you say yes or no. And that was really amazing.